Describe a skill that you learned in your childhood, teenager. You should say, what was the skill? Who did you teach this skill? How did they teach you? And explain why you think it is important.
I'm going to describe a skill that I learned in my childhood, which is how to tie good knots in a rope. There are 4 basic knots that will be useful in most situations: the slip knot, the bowline, the clove hitch, and the sheet bend. The bowline creates a stable loop at the end of a rope. The clove hitch is useful for tying a rope to some object. The sheet bend will securely join 2 ropes. A friend of mine showed me how to tie these knots and explained how each knot should be used. He showed me by tying the knots and letting me watch. Then I tied the knots while he watched. Although these knots are only a few of the well-known knots, they are useful for the most common situations when a knot is needed. These knots have been useful to me in several situations over many years. Some knots used for fishing are good to know.